Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Verho, Curse of Faces, Verho, not entirely sure. It is a first-person Souls-like, or really it's a Kingsfield-style indie game, with both all of the good parts and bad parts of a game heavily inspired by Kingsfield. I think they were extremely faithful to the original formula, which for some people I think is going to be great, for other people I think it might be a little bit of a rough edge. For me, I adore it. I tried playing this earlier, but I went for a magic build, and magic builds are even rougher. I want to go as big dumb man with big dumb sword, and we'll see how it goes.
600 years ago, the world as we knew it ended in a matter of hours. People collapsed dead on the ground, unaware of what was happening. Some noticed that death occurred when two people met. Thus began the Era of Solitude. And though the Era of Solitude lasted for nearly 300 years, humanity somehow survived. To this day, no one knows how. After that, the world entered a new era. That was when the Maker appeared. A man who somehow uncovered the mystery behind the tragedy. It was, as he called it, the Curse of Faces. When one person saw another's face, both would die instantly. The Maker shared this knowledge with the remnants of humanity and crafted special masks, which became the defining symbol of the new age, the Era of Masks. For this act, many saw him as a savior, some even as a deity, giving birth to the first religion of the new world. Though many records suggest that the Maker himself never wanted this. Over the years, people managed to determine one thing. Whatever caused the Curse of Faces originated in Yariv, a small nation surrounded by mountain ranges in the heart of the old world. Since then, many have ventured into Yariv. Scholars, thieves, mercenaries. Yet, none ever returned. And you as well have decided to cross the borders into the accursed kingdom, for reasons known only to yourself. Before you knew it, an unnatural mist enveloped you. The mist thickened, and you felt your strength draining away, until all you saw was a black abyss.
God, I love crunchy pixel textures. There's just nothing like it. I know this isn't actually how old games looked, that, you know, we've got modern lighting techniques and some other things going on, but there's just something about this that old schooly-ish feels so good. You have entered Yariv. You've lost everything, from material possessions to memories and even your name. If you wish to proceed further, you must reclaim them, at least the essentials. Bugs me that there's no sprint button. Okay. Oh. Well, we didn't need it. We were just going really slow in the beginning, but now we've actually hit proper speed. Oh, if I hold Alt, I go slower. That's fine. Remember your name, you must not forget. Recall it and carve it into the stone so it is never forgotten. What is your name? Webbo. Good, you remember. Now turn around, and don't look back, only then will you reach Yariv. I'm not going to comment on the shape of those things. I wonder what happens if you fall here. Okay, it just kicks you back. Sorry, I had to. Not a lot of games let you die in the tutorial, and I'm always curious, just because. But yeah, I've noticed that, I'm gonna say kind of the Souls-like trend has died off recently. Oh, now we get to pick our class. In this world, everyone hides behind a mask, but beneath it, there's always something more. Whatever your mask or identity may be, you must remember who you are. Okay. So we have... I'm the Brawler. I've come to Yariv from the distant north to find a worthy opponent who will give me what I desire most. A death worthy of a true warrior from the north. They're really you. So it starts level 12, health 455, constitution 22. So high constitution and resistance, but nothing else. That's a scholar. That's like a thief. I think that's the tarnished or the deprived? What is this one? I'm a proud knight in the service of my king, and in his orders I will investigate the cursed land of Yariv and uncover the source of its blight. So, high strength, dexterity, constitution, and a little bit of resistance. So knight is pretty tempting. Oh, that's a sorcerer. No. Yeah, I tried messing with magic. It didn't vibe. So this is an inquisitor. They're a little bit more magic focused. So I think we either do knight or brawler. I think we're just rolling knight. You remember, good. That's an important step. Now turn around and don't look back. Only then will you reach Yariv. Alright, I think we're going this direction. To survive there, you must fight. Remember what you learned on the other side. Grab magic sword. Break. If only I could keep this sword. Alas, no dice. What is G? Oh, G lets me put my sword away and move even faster. That's actually extremely nice. And then we have a deformed spirit. Oh, it's you. It's the giant man from Dark Souls 2. Big, cloddy chunker that he is. Alright, we done? Yeah. Now we go through the portal. Yeah, there's nothing to loot from here. Good. If you pass through these doors, there will be no return. Though for you, there isn't one anyway. Ow. That is actually too bright for me. Let me see if I can swap my PNG to per side. Well, I can duplicate myself. 1 second. I'm going to be on the other side so I'm not competing with my own arm. Yeah, I can block, but we don't care about that. Put my arm away so I can run faster. I know you can go for a fisticuffs build, but I'm not going to be touching that. Pick up the broken sword and let's talk to this man.
Hey you! Stop! Who are you? And why'd you come here? You're probably not very bright if you came here willingly.
I think they fixed the audio balance since the demo I played.
Trust me. Go back where you came from. While you still can. What are you saying? The passage to the valley collapsed? Looks like we have a problem. Here's the plan. Follow this path till you hit a big lake full of poison. Nearby, you'll find someone named Loren. Tell him what happened. He'll give you your next move. I see you're unarmed. One of my swords broke at Biter Ridge. If you don't mind digging through corpses, it's yours. Now, get going.
Okay, we also have this, which lets me rest up, save, level up, and so on and so forth. I don't think I have enough resources to level up. And also fast travel. Neat. Alright, where's my inventory? Weapons, we want to do broken sword. My right hand, swing with this one. Alright. Well, that's a good sign if I do a bunch of damage. When I was playing with my wizard, I had to hit things multiple times and it was getting slightly frustrating. So I do actually have a spell now, if I want it, but we don't. Looks like we pick up gold automatically by just walking over it, which is pleasant. Yeah, what was I going to say? I don't know, like 10 years ago, it was kind of between the release of Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. There was just like a gazillion Souls-likes, and all of them sucked. Okay, not all of them. There actually were quite a lot that were good, but there were a lot that were extremely terrible in a slightly frustrating way. And it got a little exhausting that we just had so many of them. Oh, the injured biters go down in one hit. The regular ones take a little bit more. It's fine. But it grew to be kind of frustrating just how many Souls-likes there were that were trying to copy Dark Souls on its face without actually like really understanding what makes Dark Souls good. And that trend kind of just continued for a while. But I'm going to say more recently, we've gotten a huge trend of Kingsfield successors. I wouldn't exactly say that Dread Delusion is one of those, but it feels close enough. But Lunacid is certainly one, and is extremely good in my opinion. And there's nothing hiding behind any of these. I don't think so. I know they have secrets all over the place, but I think they're bigger secrets than, like, Nook with item, maybe. Compass is going to drive me mad, but we'll talk about that later. Just grab what I can. Can I even get up here? Yes, I can. Grab the Vial of Healing. But games like Lunacid and, to a lesser degree, Dread Delusion. I'd say Dread Delusion is a mix of Kingsfield and Morrowind in a very good way. But once again, they kind of did their homework. They actually know how to make a good Kingsfield-y game, Morrowind-y game, or whatever. And so, unlike all of the, like, wannabe Souls-likes that are just like, but what if Dark Souls, but ours, and it's meh. All of these Kingsfield successors have felt, like, very authentic, and not only do they understand the core formula, they're also just a lot of fun. There's something about the exploration element, especially, that has felt good so far. Hello.
Newcomer? If I were you, I'd watch your step around here. Entering the cave without a light source is suicide. However, there are incredible treasures in there that you'd surely want to get your hands on. I won't stop you from trying. Besides, if you die in there, everything in your pockets belongs to me. A wonderful treat indeed. Not that you'd be in any position to object, though.
Okay, we're gonna leave him alone. Oop. There we go. Gonna take a little bit of getting used to the ladders in this one, but it should be fine. Alright, so what do we have around here? Oh, here's the poison swamp. I think these guys actually, like, shoot at me. Or poison me? I forget, they're mean. At least I can two-shot them, which is more than I would have expected for running around with a broken sword, but hey, here we are. Yeah, we want to just bully everything into non-existence. I need to get a better weapon. I don't remember where to get better weapons. Well, okay, I do know some places. There we go. Bats are a little rude. Ow. Ghost of bat. Oh. You're not even a real bat. Fake bat. Alright. Keep breaking these. We want to grab as much gold as we can. See if we can open this door. Does not open from this side. Alright. Charge up a hit. That's a good strike. Ow. Yeah, the bats have a bigger hitbox than I think they do, because I think they just do damage to you on impact. But I can manage it. Broken Sword seems to be working quite well. If it seems like I know what I'm doing, at least somewhat, I've played this part before. Like I said, did not have a very good time as the mage. And the Broken Sword seems good enough. I want to go for a sword with like a really long reach and see if I can use that effectively. I think this goes somewhere specific, yeah. This just brings us to a different zone that we will come back to at a later date. I need a light source for one. Before I, like, mess around too much with caves. Anything else? No. I'll put the sword away and go faster. I like that. But the level design on this just feels charming. Maybe not quite as, like, multi-layered in the same way that, like, Dark Souls managed to pull off. Alright, cavern key. So now we can get access to a cave. Which, again, need a light source if I want to go spelunking. But I think this is good enough. Okay, activate that. We might as well use it. We don't want to rest, but we can level up. So I've got 6 available learning points. Oh. So Constitution increases my health, Intelligence, mana, Force, mana. So more powerful runes and increase your mana supply, and that's just mana supply. Cope with illnesses, poisons, and other effects. Reduces the impact of blocks and increases your health. So Dexterity are for weapons that require finesse over strength. Strength is just strength. I think we're just going to leave. We're going to just bank points for the moment.
I haven't seen you before. I am Loran of Haravel. Are you new to Yariv? Namir sent you. You're supposed to tell me that the passage collapsed and that we're trapped. Fool. No, sorry, I didn't mean you. Namir, that joker made a mockery of this. You see, the collapse of the pass isn't something only you've witnessed here. Each of us has seen it. You can enter this cursed land, but you'll never leave it. It's the cruel reality of Yariv. There used to be a great climber here named Yura. He tried to climb the boulders blocking the exit, and he actually succeeded. But his triumph was short-lived. As soon as he glimpsed the outside world, a mighty lightning bolt struck him down. Yura was dragged back to Yariv, now nothing more than charred remains. You've likely felt weaker since crossing the pass, and you don't know what happened to most of your equipment. I'll tell you more. You probably don't remember how you crossed the pass. Don't worry, that's normal. It's likely another part of the curse that controls this land. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, it's not that bad. If you head through the door behind me, you'll reach the Nameless Village. It's the only place here that offers any real safety. You'd be wise to get there quickly, and beware the crystal mites.
Okay, so we could explore here a little bit more. You can get a wooden shield. I might as well. There's not too much. We can go into that cave, but again, need a torch, and I don't remember where to get torches from. Namely, I want to have as much gold as possible going into the next zone, and I think there's some things to find over here. Nothing in this part, at least, threatens me. I'm in a very comfortable and smacking spot. I guess I might as well actually equip the shield. Oh, not enough dexterity. Okay, that might be something I have to actually consider. Got the throwing knives. What do we have in here? Probably poison goop more than anything else. I don't know how threatening these are. I don't know what a Yarth leaf is for. Oh, is this the torch, actually? Do we have a torch? Some more gold, and now we have the shortcut back here. Oh, we're here. Okay. Kind of a spot, to be honest, but that's okay. We can just sprint back to where we were. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go to town and go get a better weapon. Oh, hey, speaking of things, a vial of healing. Yeah, knowing that I move faster when I have my weapon sheaths is actually extremely handy. Oh, hold up. There's a purple thing in the water. Oh. Oh, that's death? Oh. Okay, well that sucks. Oh, There is a tide to this. Okay, good to know.
I have
Okay, so unfortunately I have to talk to this guy
but
all again.
I'll tell you. So, if you had...
Well, I guess let's go grab that torch. That's unfortunate. I mean, barely slows me down. Barely. Did take a little bit of damage there, but I can work with it. I think it's one of those where you don't actually get poison until it's fully built up. So again, if you're familiar with how it works in Dark Souls, you're familiar with how it works in Verho. Verho? Nah. Don't know how generous that poison, or like standing in the rocks in the poison, is. I was hoping it would be one of those that would just do a bunch of damage to me, but I could like hop out, but no, it's just instant death. Well, it's easy. And we can fight some more things on the way back for a little bit more experience. And money. Alright. All things considered, a shame. I do wish it was one of those that would just kick you back to the last checkpoint rather than kicking you back to the last save. I know it's old school, but I really do prefer checkpoints over save systems. As long as you can... As long as it doesn't, like, permanently lock you into anything. Oh, interesting. Even the barrels are respawn. More money for me. And yeah, I think we're just going to boogie to the next zone. Whoop. He was just going to push me into the water. That was bad. Oy. Alright, well, let's use this. Let's rest up. Yeah, I know I have the torch and I could actually explore some of those caves. But we need to get a better sword than what we've got. Some fire bombs. Okay. Yeah, so some of these guys are going to pop up and go for a nibble. And it is my job to give them the smackin'. And they're absolutely going to ambush me. At least they have like a really overt sound effect. So we're in a pretty good spot for knowing where they're going to be. You dropped gold? Yeah, I did. Nothing there. And we're just done? Alright, now we're in the Nameless Village. Get some frost powder. What do you have around here? A big graveyard. Oh, I guess I don't need my sword out for this. Oh, or maybe I do. Vial of Magicka. Well, I'm not using magic. Hello.
Ah, another mask in Yariv. But not all faces are strangers, are they? There is no way back for you. The road behind you was swallowed long ago. Except one. But beware, you will not return the same. Head north to the great city of Yariv, the capital. In the ruins of its castle, you may find what you seek.
Now, one thing to note is I think characters actually have multiple things to say in retrospect.
Ah, another mask in Yariv. There is...
Oh, no, never mind. I really wish it was more obvious. I love it when games actually have like an indicator of like, hey, this person has more things to say. But it's fine. Okay, so we're just going to look around the town real quick. There's some level of loot hidden amongst the gravestones, which makes me feel a little weird for being a grave robber, but only a little. A mask shard. Don't know what we use those for. Yeah, I'm mostly just looking for currency, weapons, so I'm not just using this trash broken sword this entire time. And anything else? I mentioned another game, Lunacid. One thing I really adored about Lunacid was that you could upgrade weapons and like kind of morph them into other things. I guess Dark Souls did the same thing.
You hardly look battle ready. There's a small arena here with training dummies. You're welcome to use it. You'll need to grow stronger if you want to survive in this place. There's not much for me to do here, so if you'd like, I can give you some combat advice. Forgive me, I've not yet introduced myself. I am Argon, once a knight of the Blue Flag. Now I'm just another condemned soul like everyone else in this cursed valley.
Nah, I don't need tutorialization. I know mostly what I'm doing. Alright, a vial of healing. That's probably helpful. Oh, where's this go? Shortcut to the top? What else do we have? Read. Do you still wish to be your current self? If not, place your mask upon the altar, shatter it, and rise anew from the ashes of your former self. Reborn in the glory of the shattering. So I guess you can reset here if you want to respec. But no. Here lies Sir Ermac, first of his order, and I can't take his mask. Anything else around here? No, just this guy.
And to whom do I owe the pleasure? My name is Bellicor. I hail from the Orion Empire, far to the east. I was once a member of the Maker's Order, a devout man of faith. But my journey to Yariv has only confirmed what I long suspected, that I was nothing more than a faceless hound of the Order, cast into this cursed land for asking too many questions. But this was all according to plan. I had to see this place for myself. I seek answers, like so many others who find their way here. I've been trying to enter the temple behind us for some time. I suspect some form of foul demon magic is responsible for the seal that binds it. If the locals are to be believed, it only appeared shortly before either of us arrived. Apparently, an expedition went inside. If you ask me, whatever abomination sealed that door likely killed them all, if they were lucky. I have been working on a spell I believe will break the seal, but it requires a rare ingredient, a plant called obsidian root. It is said to grow only in this region, but I have yet to find any. If you come across some obsidian root, bring it to me, and I will get us inside. That is, if you intend to delve deeper into Yariv. Obsidian root grows only under extreme heat. Its appearance is dark and twisted, and it is said to give off a faint, pulsing chime. You won't find any in the Rotten Valley. I've already searched the entire area. Well, aside from the Predator's Cave. I am not eager to become its next meal. In any case, the forest to the east is a better place to search. If you find the root, bring it to me, and I will unseal the temple.
Okay. But first, we descend. I don't know if this has falling damage, at least not in this spot. Okay. Then we have things to break. For money.
New to Yariv. Quite an intriguing place, isn't it? To think all this chaos traces back to the deeds of a single being centuries ago. If you believe the legend of Verho. Never heard of it. That is most intriguing. Perhaps we may come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Do me a small favor, and in return, I shall share with you the legend. What say you? The favor is simple. Near the poison lake lies a curious mechanism. It is very old, almost ancient, likely crafted before the Era of Solitude. If my theory is correct, the key to the mechanism lies in the old iron seals scattered throughout Yariv. It just so happens I have one of those seals here. However, Crystal Cave and the Rotten Valley have grown far more dangerous recently, so I cannot test my theory myself. I believe these seals act as a key to activate the ancient mechanisms. You seem strong, at least above average. Go test my theory for me, and in return, I shall share the legend with you. Perhaps I'll even part with a few magic runes from my collection. Here's the seal. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my studies. Ah, and my name is Estern. If you return having successfully tested my theory, I would be honored to know yours.
Alright. And we've got this guy.
Good. All you need a weapon. I can sell. You will buy.
I like this guy.
I am sell you, but sin.
Okay, so we can trade. So twin daggers, great sword. Great sword requires 28 strength. But it has 10 reach, which is pretty good. Twin daggers seem kind of neat. Dex. Yeah, so a lot of dex things if I want to play around with it. There's also a crossbow, which could be good, but I think I need arrows for that. So do we want to just go big? Okay, so the one downside, now that I'm thinking about the greatsword, I cannot use a torch with it. So I think we're going to buy the rapier, because that's the best weapon we've got. Or, oh, we can grab both of them. Perfect. So let's go weapons. Set 1, set 2, change slot. Okay, so set 1, greatsword. Not enough strength. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, hello. Well, that's not what I was expecting. You know, normally with the smiths, you have like dwarves, you have bearded old men, you have pretty much those. Snake with the hammer in its tail, not what I was expecting.
Greetings, small human. I'm Parentius, smith of this village. If you bring me materials for a small payment, I can reforge your weapons. Welcomes.
Okay, so we can reforge. We can also trade. So they sell a hand axe, a longsword, and a blacksmith hammer. Is it a one-hand? Main hand. Well, I guess if I had a little bit more money, I could have bought these. Damn. Well, it's okay. We'll be fine. I'm just going to run back up, break this. So we need to go make a hot bit of cash. We've got the caves in the area behind us. Let's level up. I guess I'm going to go for the strength. We actually don't have enough. Okay. Yeah, I need to go find a different weapon. I guess we're going to go this direction and just see what we can find. And then we'll come back as soon as we have cash. Luckily, we can fast travel between any of the statues that we find all over the place. So that makes for pretty easy transitions. I recognize that some people don't like that as much. I remember when Dark Souls 2 added fast travel, like consistent fast travel. There were some complaints about it. I like it purely as a, like, doesn't waste your time kind of thing. I don't know if this guy's going to give me a bunch of money or not. I'm kind of hoping as such. Come on, boyo. 9 gold. Not bad. Okay, do we have anything else around here? Area seems kind of sparse. Oh, there's something at the base of this tree, a health vial. Should probably actually remember to add one of those to my, like, loadout. Can I go up further? Yes, but it doesn't seem like there's any merit for it. Okay, another Ghost of Greybat. Yeah, I'd like to find a statue in the area so I can fast travel back here. Oh. Why do you end up back there? Rude. There we go. So, we might have something up there. This is the way I came from. That doesn't look like there's anything there. I guess we just have to go through the lava cavern. Alright. Well, you're familiar. Oh, I leveled up, didn't I? Okay. In that case, I'm actually gonna... Do we sprint through this? I think we do. Because this seems like it's going to be a pain without a better sword. And I should be able to go get that great... or equip that great sword. Okay, so let's level up. I'm gonna put 2 into strength, 3 into strength. And then I think we're going to get my dexterity up to at least 20, just so I can use both types of weapons. Okay, great sword. Because rapier requires... Oh, dex and int. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, set 2 is going to have to be torch and broken sword for now. But hey, now I've got big weapons, so it should make it easier for me to get around and fight things. Well, that seemed pretty good. 20 gold. Alright, that's going to solve some of my cash flow issues. Bam. Yeah, what I want is a spear. Ow. Just something with a little bit more reach than anything else. I'm going to have to play with this. Because it feels like the greatsword has, like, insane distance. Which is going to be extremely helpful. Okay, so, interestingly enough, I activated all of these guys by running through. Ow. Well, that's fine, and it sucks. Okay. Weapons, greatsword. So I guess you just fall into the lava now. Let's just use that save. Break all of these. Get some gold. Oh, but by dying, I've reset all of the enemies. I might actually be in a better state if I come back through the cave the other direction. It seems like it's much easier to traverse one way over the other. Wasn't sure if there was something behind me, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, let's, actually see how much money I have. 63. Let's talk to this man.
Say, are you planning to die?
Yes.
Because you look like someone who's headed there quickly. Of course, unless you heed my warning. Oh, don't get me wrong. What I said might have sounded like a threat. It wasn't meant to be. Listen, going up the forest path will take you to the Plateau of Broken Swords. And you look like someone who doesn't know what awaits there. In short, death. In long, the Guardian. The place is haunted by the spirit of Avarius, the arch-guard of the prison wall. Though he's long dead, his soul is bound to this place, and won't let anyone in or out of the place he guarded in life. In the past 3 years that I've been staying in Yariv, I've seen many warriors much stronger than you who have challenged him. Ovarius killed each one of them, then impaled their weapons on the plateau. Over the past decade, he's gathered quite the collection there. You might ask how no one has managed to defeat the Wraith yet. They couldn't. Ovarius' spirit is immune to every type of weapon. Swords, crossbows, even magic. Nothing can harm him. At least, that's what most people think. I discovered the truth. I held in my hands the key to banishing the Wraith. Sorry, I haven't been myself lately. As I said, I found the key to defeating the spirit. An old stone tablet engraved with ancient light spells. I believe these could harm, maybe even destroy, the Wraith. But I lost the tablet before I could uncover its secrets. I must recover it. I must possess the secrets of light. If you retrieve it for me, I'll prepare a spell for you to weaken the Wraith, so you can slay him. Additionally, as motivation, I could sell you powder that will enchant your weapon with the power of light, or a magical rune that hurls radiant fire. The possibilities are endless. Just bring me that damn tablet. You'll find it in the ruins to the south. That's where I acquired it. That's where I lost it. Retrieve it for me. Yes, retrieve it.
Boy, he had a lot to say. We are going to save just so we don't have to do that conversation again. All right, let's put our sword away. So if I go up to the left, there's an item up here. Yeah, so if I go up to the left, that's going to be where the plateau is. Is that? Okay, there's an item here. I don't think I get locked in until I actually get up to the top, and then I have to do the boss fight, at which point I die because I literally cannot harm the boss. Presumably. I actually have no idea. I very well could actually be able to harm the boss. Now this is different. Okay. So this is just a different way to get in there. A couple of bolts. Nothing useful. Yeah. Different way to get in there if, you know, the bridge wasn't completely out. What? Oh, it's one of the bats. Having all that reach means I can just slap them before they get to me. Now we do have to worry about the bat on the left. Nope. Now, I think there might be some kind of merit to, like, charging up a hit and then just, yeah. Charging up a hit and then firing it off just as... Actually, if I go this way, I can see a statue, I think. Yeah, there's one. A little difficult, but I recognize those pixels anywhere. Even if I don't need to heal, it's just nice being able to save somewhat often. I'm curious about the dang hole. But I think I'm just gonna leave that for later. We can save and try and hop in just to see what happens. Okay, this greatsword is very satisfying from a... save myself time perspective. Another one? I actually don't know what that thing is. I don't know what this pillar is. It feels like it's a secret or something useful. I was about to scratch my neck and turn around. There's a bat flying at me. Rude. Actually, it looks like there's a bunch of these pillars all over the place. Well, I will have plenty of gold to buy what I'm looking for. else do we have here? A man. Oh, him again.
Oh, it's you. Looks like fate's got a sense of humor. See that large grave? Belongs to Avarius, the old archwarden of the prison wall. Even dead, that bastard keeps watch. Anyone who dares enter gets his ghost for company, rips him apart. The real problem? Nothing hurts him. Not weapons, not magic. He's untouchable. I tried my luck against him. Thought I could take him on. That's how I lost my arm. Not far from here in a small camp, I met someone who claimed to know a way to defeat the ghost. Said something about a tablet in the nearby ruins. But he's a lunatic. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. They say some barbarian took the ghost down a few years ago. Funny though, Avarius is still here, tearing folks apart. So either it didn't stick, or someone's been telling bedtime stories. Whatever the truth is, you're better off staying away. Unless you've got a death wish. Then by all means, march right in.
I do like the characters in this. They're charming and weird. Sword is protected by some kind of magic. I wonder if it's one of those that I can retrieve this sword somehow. Ring of Stability rings. Decreases thrusting distance. I don't think I have any interest in that. Okay, we can put this away. I don't think anything's going to pop out at me. Yeah, so there's probably some way that you can dispel the... put that and start putting a little bit into dexterity. There's probably some way that you can dispel the magic around that sword, take the sword and go kill him with it. I'm assuming that's the true way to kill him, maybe. There we go. I wish there was some way I could increase my movement speed. Even by a little bit. But alas. Well, I seem to be pretty deadly. I'm digging this greatsword. This is why I had specifically given up on magic. It just felt like... the game is at least somewhat, I don't want to say biased towards physical combat. I mean, this is true of every Souls-like. I've yet to play one where magic really felt more viable. It feels like whenever you go magic in one of these games, you have to kind of do magic and physical combat. That it's rare that you're allowed to just go all in. So it's usually like limited spell quantities or... Okay, we might want to pop back to town at this point so I can actually use the torch. But yeah, limited amounts of spells that you can actually like bring to bear. You know, only X number of spell slots, and when you're out of luck. It's one thing I really like about modern tabletop RPGs is that they fixed at least some of the econ of casting. These are not lit for some reason. Okay, well, first we're going to travel. We're just going to go straight back to the nameless village. Let's go buy us a longsword and a hand axe, or even the hammer. I might have enough money for multiple of them. Because I like playing around with the different weapons. See what is available, see what I can play around with. I don't need my sword out at this point.
Welcome.
Okay, so we want to trade. So how much money do I have? 236. So reach is 6, reach is 6.5. Charge time 0.555. So this is all strength scaling. This is strength and dex scaling. There's probably merit. Well, is there? No, it doesn't really seem to say. It does physical damage no matter what. Hand axe is cheaper, but it has longer... Oh, Yeah, it's got a longer charge time. I think I'm just going to go for longsword. Be kind of basic. Look, man, straight sword's always been the meta. You can't escape it. Okay, swap. Now, did that unequip? Oh, that did unequip. Damn it. There. Okay. So we have longsword and torch and greatsword. Should be good enough. Alright, travel back to Morning Forest. We are going to Karath Runes. Let's just see what we can find in here. Yeah, this feels pretty good so far. Not a whole lot of, like, immediate or amazing variety in terms of, like, what the different weapons do. There's probably some way to open this up. It looks like a shortcut, but I can't seem to do anything with it. So which direction? I think I came from the other direction. Yeah, I think I might be playing this in the darkness for a little while. That greatsword is just too good. And it seems like there's enough light in the area that I can just kind of loot things. Note 1. Finally, I've managed to break through the rocks that blocked the entrance. According to the records I found, these are the runes of the ancient people known as the Karath, from an era that predates even the curse. Yeah, just that extra 4 points of reach really does make a difference. And also it takes like 0 effort for me to hot swap weapons. So I can just easily stick to torch until it's fight time. Oh. Where does this take me? Oh, okay. You know that area that I had mentioned, like, hey, I probably want a torch before I go in here? That would have just taken me right in there. Interesting. Well, this does mean that I could go into that one torch cave. That one direction. Oh. The freaking bat, that's what got me. It's an option, I think we just go back. Because I wouldn't mind clearing this area out, but I think the plant... I mean, we know the plant dungeon is definitely more lucrative. Both from an experience perspective and from a money perspective. Yeah, I wonder if there's any way to get it so that charge time is faster. And we want to go up there, but I think I'm going to go heal. Might actually go hit one more thing. I'll save anyway. Oh, and we got a note. Note 2. The Karath worship light more fervently than anyone else. However, some of their devotees began to lose their minds. The presence of the sun, such a vast concentration of light, was too overwhelming for them. Thus, they built an underground city to worship the light away from their deity and the source of their madness. Okay, well, now that we've saved, I haven't taken too much damage. Let me do consumables. And equip it. Okay, question. How do I actually use consumables? Oh, I love this. Lunacid had this too. Where you just have a manual instead. Main attributes. I must have missed the controls at the very beginning. I was skipping past stuff. What? Are you kidding me? This skips page number 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why would they do that? Well, I guess I should probably... I should probably look it up. Yeah, let's just do that right now. That's so goofy that they have this manual and for some reason, yeah, for some reason the manual just doesn't have page 2 in it. How to use item. Well, I mean, I guess I could just press buttons. Is it E, F, G? 1, 2, 3. R. R uses a healing potion. A little bit of a shame to use it there, but we just got another one, and I think we can buy plenty. This looks special. Passage is blocked by some kind of mechanism. Fair enough. This is nothing. Oh. Was that the mechanism that would open this up? No, so we actually don't know what that did. We might have to explore further then. Yeah, there's something about dungeon crawling, especially in kind of this format, that feels extremely nostalgic to me. Actually, you know what? We might as well level up here. Okay, here's the tricky part. If I want to use this rapier, I need 9 int and 18 dex. I just don't think that's in the cards. So that gives me 20 health. That would give me 60. I think we just go all in on strength. I have no idea how good strength scaling ends up being, but sometimes you just got a big bonk. Okay. Then we might as well just clobber knot these things. Didn't quite kill it. It's fine. Maybe we get tons of experience from these so we can just kind of chill and look around. So I think this is the other passageway that we haven't been through yet. Oh, it's another hanging mourner. Okay. Luckily, it doesn't have the best projectile speed, so I can kind of just back up. There's something about backstepping, but I haven't figured that out yet. And without a manual to tell me, I might never. Oh, there's another switch. I'll have to keep an eye out for them. Unfortunately, they're kind of hard to tell what they do. Nothing behind me to make me regret things. Dark Souls has taught me to be paranoid. This has actually been surprisingly friendly so far. There we go. It's the other one that I really liked. Oh, Fly Night was actually a pretty good Kingsfield-esque game. I only did a video on that, but that's usually what I do. At some point, I think I will go crazy and just play a bunch of Souls-likes back to back to back as kind of some kind of weird, hey, what are the actually good Souls-likes? Because I remember liking, was it called Steel Rising? The weird French Revolution one. I think there was also like Flintlock that some people didn't like. Okay, blocked by mechanism, loosened up a bit. The Surge. I know the Surge was pretty good. I liked the first one. I didn't actually finish the second. I wish I had. Oh, so this gets me back to that other room. Okay. Now, is that a shortcut enough to get that other door open? We'll find out. Yeah, so whatever I'm looking for, it's the levers. Oh, that was it? I might run back, though. Oh, good. Pressing G just holsters the weapon, not the torch. I was afraid that I put the torch away. We should just save, just in case. I guess I can level up more strong. If that resets the enemy, so be it. We can fight them for more experience. Nope. Looks like you only reset when you take a rest, and I'm pretty full health. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Souls likes and whatnot. I don't know. Just feels like there's a lot of them that are good, but there was a lot that maybe weren't. I don't know. Are Souls likes one of the few? Hello. Okay. I don't like the look of these. Okay, these are freaking monstrously large. And do way more damage. But only the corrupted ones. These guys are fine. So we might want to see about a shield. Because I do have the wooden shield. Oh, its guard is only 55. It's not amazing. I might just want to use the greatsword. We'll have to keep an eye out for a better shield. Oh, it's just one of those. Nothing in here. Okay. And now I do have potions. Ring of regeneration. Slow health regen. Sick. Boy, when they say slow, though, they mean it. I am stunned. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit. They're fast. Okay. Well, that's expensive, but doable. Oh, was I stunned because I was trying to... I see. We've got a block stamina meter. Keep that in mind. What do we have in here? Keep expecting bad things to happen. But maybe that was kind of it. Okay, there's the Karath tablet. Note 4. I did it. I found the Karath tablet. It's mine, all mine. The secret's the power of the light. It's all within my grasp now. I'll master the magic of the light. I'll wield it like no one else ever has. This cursed land won't hold me any longer. I'll break free. And these flowers, these strange, beautiful flowers, they've survived here alone in the dark. I wonder what they'll do when I unleash my new spells on them. Oh, I cannot wait to see. Soon the name Azarin will spread across Yariv and even beyond. So we missed a note somewhere. I'll go check for it. I think I could fight another one of those guys. I mean, we definitely have the resources for it, and the healing potions are cheap enough. Speaking of, more. Let's explore more. Yeah, anything in here? No. It hasn't noticed me. I don't know what their sight radius is exactly. But yeah, let's just fight this guy. So I can block one hit every once in a while. Okay. A little expensive. Bleeding is worse than anything else. Some blaze powder. Oh yeah, I probably should have thought about using some of those weird consumables. I don't see anything else here. Ooh, scythe. Well, looks like we're done with this area. I'll just switch back to the torch. Though, interestingly enough, the torch actually does make it a little harder to see in some ways. Because it actually, the brighter light kind of creates a darker haze further out, so I can't actually see things as far away, I think. I'm not sure. One way or another. That was clear. So, I guess there's one more log that I could go find, but I don't care. Let's go talk to Azarin. Let's see what he says.
You have it. I can feel it. Give it to me. Yes. Yes, finally. You've fulfilled your part of the deal. Yes. Come back soon, and I'll prepare your reward. Oh, you've come for your spell, yes? Yes? Here, I've written it on this scroll. Use it when the wraith appears, and you will weaken him. Then, it's up to you. As I promised, I can sell you new items. Take a look, but not too long. I must return to studying the tablets. Who? Ah, trading, sure.
Okay, so let's see what he sells. Runes. Flash. Okay, but it requires 38 int. Nope.
Who? Trading, sure.
Okay, what does he sell? Blaze powder, frost powder, sun powder. Light damage to weapons for a short period of time. I might actually buy 2 of them. Okay, then we're going to travel back to the Nameless Village. Let's go buy as many healing potions as I can get my hands on. I guess this is the merit of reloading, now that I'm thinking about it.
I am simp, you but simp.
Okay, trade items. Vial of healing. What else do they have? Stuff. Out of stock. Okay, so he doesn't sell more healing potions. A little unfortunate. Break some of these. More vials of healing. Yeah, so just running around breaking boxes will give me more healing items. Okay, so reforged weapons. So that just increases its damage by a little bit. The greatsword seems like it's the biggest boost. Okay, so that was the scythe. Where's Cripes? I don't actually know if I like the scythe. Oh, almost it does as much damage as the greatsword. It's got lower reach, but a shorter charge time, which actually would be good. However, I need a stupid amount of dexterity for that, so might pass. Oh, they're back.
Ah, you made it. What do you think of our little refuge in the midst of all of this madness? There aren't many left here. Most wandered into Yariv, chasing some hope of breaking the curse or finding a way out. I'll be setting off soon as well. There's someone out there I have to find. There's a man behind these doors who came here purely to study the history of Yariv. I don't know whether to admire his dedication or pity the foolishness that brought him to this cursed land. A few days ago, he headed to the temple on the hill. I can't help but wonder if he's still alive. If you happen to be there, please look out for him. Unfortunately, I'm heading in a different direction. I've lingered here longer than I should. Goodbye, friend.
Okay. Well, looks like that's it. So, back here, travel. We're going to go to Azarin's camp. Let's go see about a boss fight. I'm not expecting to win here, but I'm at least curious to see how well I do. Oh, right. Runes. We want to do... Where's the spell? Is it a consumable? Oh, Azarin spell. Okay, so it's 2 to swap weapons. Alright, let's go save. This might take a couple of tries, but yeah, reloading or being able to, like, save and reload. What are you? Ring of the Thief. Oh. Damage dealt by throwing weapons. Okay, not particularly amazing. Let's just rest. Save, make sure we're all good. Let's go take a chunk at the boss. I'd love to upgrade this thing one more time with a runestone. Being able to one-shot Weepers would actually be kind of lovely. But it's fine. Alright. And let's see. Swap to this. I don't know how to cast a spell. Well, do or die. Head for the door. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Alright, Buckaroonie. Let's schmance. E? No. R. Okay. Swap back to this. So I think I've canceled his spell enough to maybe hit him. We have done damage. Oh, that hurt. So it seems like he's just kind of dumping swords on me. Ow. I am now burning. Thank you for that wise summation. Alright. This is a little tacky. It does seem like circle strafing left around him is working. Mostly. It's costing me most of my potions. But yeah, a number of his big attacks just aren't hitting me. And we can now go get his fancy schmancy sword. Which I think I will do. I'll fully admit I got through that mostly through power of large quantity of healing potions. Ooh, can I get his spear? Yeah, are there any other weapons here? Because like I said, I do want a spear. Spear is two-handed. Requires 32 dex. Reach of 12, though. Short charge time. Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, we'll start investing into dexterity. It seems like there's a couple of weapons that I want to play around with that would require it. Possibly including the new sword out this direction. Getting like a smidge more strength, like 1 or 2 points might be nice. But I guess it won't matter too much. Let's see. Yeah, we have a number of bats in this wood, but it might leave me alone. I guess I should go interact with that other statue. Just in case I really mess up and die. Oh, we never did finish the lava cave thing. Oh, right. Alright, that should give me enough. Let's see if this lets me one-shot a plant. Probably won't let me one-shot the Ghost of Grey Bat. I was wrong, it does let me one-shot them. Oh boy. That's a good feeling. Just being able to one-shot the basic enemies in an area. Okay, maybe not those guys. We might have to wait one more level. But that is okay. Yeah. It was like maybe 1 or 2 more points. I'm not in any rush. Oh, the one-armed guy's gone. Gale Crusher. What is this? 432 to 514 PC. Avarius, last arc guard of the prison wall. I still don't know how to do a thrusting attack. But that is okay. Question, new weapon. Gale Crusher. Just requires dexterity. So short charge time, good damage. And it's a main hand weapon. And it does wind damage, which actually might be quite good. So yeah, let's start getting my dexterity up. I think having like 50 in both is probably the play. I don't think I need more than that. Now, did I finish exploring this area? Yeah, I did. There was just the item on the stump at the very end. And we don't need more than that. All right, cool. Let's go check out that new zone and probably call this quits. We've done a lot, actually. I do feel like the exploration is a little bit more linear than I usually look for in a Souls-like. That as of yet, we haven't really had much for branching zones. No, there are the caves that I haven't been into. The Cave of the Predator and whatnot. That might have more of what I'm looking for. But the actual, like, core gameplay and combat is just about as, like... do I want to say punishing? I mean, I more or less just chugged my way through Demon Souls style, but hey, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Oh, it's this guy.
Impressive, truly. When I saw you hurt him, I tried to catch up and fight by your side, but that damn wall of fire kept me out every time. I don't know who you were on the other side, but you've earned my respect. Take this. Consider it a token of my gratitude for getting rid of the one who took my arm. Thieves' honor.
We got a life extract. What do that do? Here. Permanently expands the wellspring of vitality. Oh. How much max health did that give me? Not sure. Still nice to get a max health upgrade. But yeah, I will say this very much. If you are a person who likes Dark Souls, Kingsfield especially. Oh, you're not a save shrine. You're something else. This is the save shrine. Okay, good. Let's save. And heal. Yeah, I don't have many healing potions, so, want to avoid taking as much damage as I possibly can. But yeah, if you like Kingsfield, you're probably going to love this game. Having never played Kingsfield myself, I love this game. I think it's extremely cool. And I don't necessarily know where I'd stack it in comparison to, say, Lunacid or, why is my brain escape? Oh, or Dread Delusion. I think gameplay-wise, it's the most authentically Souls. But yeah, locked. It's the most authentically Souls-likey out of all the ones I've played in recent memory. Lunacid was kind of weird, fun, and extremely cool in a lot of ways, but weird. And then Dread Delusion, like I said, is a little bit more Morrowind-y. Not bad though. I actually really loved that as well. It had a good feeling of a big open world. And also the world itself was weird in such a cool way. And I'm looking forward to what they're making next. I think it's like a tactical game, which is going to be strange, but hey. Anyway, for now, I guess I might as well say that Verho, Curse of Faces, is available on Steam. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. I don't actually remember, what was the price tag on this game? I'm just going to alt tab and check. It's $20, which I think is a very fair price for what it is. I mean, I'm an hour in. I have no idea how long the rest of the game is, but presumably it goes for a while. Oh, I can break these. It's not much money, but it's money all the same. And more vials of healing, which we need more of. Especially if we're going to be fighting those guys. Okay. There we go. Alright. But for now, at least, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. Well, for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I got his crossbow. Shame I can't get his bolts, but hey, it's fine. Illusory wall. The aura thing that I have to keep an eye out for. That was weird. All right. Well, anyway, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill for this kind of thing. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.